This is a video response to Metal Memory, my fellow Floridian. Metal Memory had a question about 401k, something that out of necessity, I've had to look into in the past. And it's, I'll tell you a fun little factoid about the whole 401k thing. 401k, the 401k situation is what got me started in economics to begin with. So let's listen to Mental Memory's video here.
Hey YouTube, quick 401k question for you guys. I didn't research this at all, but I was in the shower and just got out, literally just got out. And what would happen if everyone, like from now on, no one had a 401k? Like we didn't invest, like our 401k, like I don't know, like we still save for retirement, but we didn't do the 401k thing. We just put it into a savings account that wasn't part of the stock market. Like, can we actually do that and still, like, because I know, like, if you contribute to your 401k, you don't pay taxes on that. It's like pre-tax contributions. Can you do the same thing without without paying taxes on, like, pre-tax savings account? Or does it only have to be to the 401k thing? And why is it only to the 401k thing? Not to sound like a conspiracy theorist type thing, but I don't understand, like, why we have to do that, why we have to have a 401k. Like, to save for retirement, I mean, if you just fucking save your money, I'm not saying, like, everyone can do this and everyone can retire happy, but what if we just save our money, let the government do the fucking, I know this won't happen, so, but do the pre-tax thing straight to a savings account. I know the banks are going to probably, I don't know how they do with their shit, but we wouldn't be directly contributing to the stock market. If we did that, what effect would that have on the stock market? Because Lime Dog did a video previously about asking if we think there's two markets, and I think there are two markets, but there are also, like, some things kind of intertwine. Like, if everyone, like, if Joe Smo, blue collar dude, has 401k, and that's all he's betting on, and the fucking stock market takes a shit, he loses everything. He didn't get that fucking money back. But if he would have saved in a savings account, he would have it. So it might not be as big, but it's not going to be as small either if the economy goes tits up. Just my thoughts on that. So, later.
There's really no need for conspiracy theory. 401k, you can research the history of it. The idea about it being pre-tax dollars comes directly from legislation. So they actually have to have a law, and the law is passed that that allows for a person's pre-taxable income, which is going to be off of your gross, around the time Social Security is taken out and Medicare is taken out and all that other good stuff, to be put aside for your own usage and invested. Now, if nobody invested 401ks in the stock market, it would have an effect on value. It would go down. The numbers would probably go down for a little bit, but as far as the volatility, I don't think your 401ks are going to be the high frequency stuff that you hear Corey complaining about so much. But it would affect valuation because that would be less money that's in the market. Now I don't know how many people do the 401k, um, but people save their money in a lot of funny ways. Uh, I'm sure you know from working that you got them dudes in at work that they they put more money towards their income tax deductions, and then come April, or if they file, usually those people file early, and then they get 2 grand because they're no good at saving money. Now, why can't you just say, listen, I'm saving this money for retirement and I don't want it to be taxed? The problem you get into with that, and here's why: people will abuse it, and now we could get into, gee whiz, I shouldn't have to pay taxes or whatever, but and that's another issue entirely. But quite a few of the laws that we have to deal with when it comes to investing and saving have to do with people in the past who have abused laws and who have taken advantage of people. Does it still happen? Most definitely. But after it happens, there's a knee-jerk reaction and everybody has to pay the price. Now, why can't your savings just be tax-free? Because you could say that your savings is um, for your retirement and then just pull it right back out again, right? It'd be easy as pie. People pull money out of their savings every day. I know I sure do. Because, things are tight even for the mighty lamb dog. Now, you do have options though. You have an IRA, and there's different types of IRA, which stands for an independent retirement account. And the IRA doesn't necessarily have to be such a heavy hitter in the stock market. However, it is one of those situations where in order to qualify for it to be a non-taxable type deal, your money's got to be locked down till when the law that protects it has filled its criteria to make sure, okay, yes, this is somebody who is saving for another day. And the point of not taxing now, but taxing later, you're going to get taxed from that money. Even a 401k, the idea is you don't pay tax on the 401k right now. It allows you to have a greater money position for investing or whatever. And then when you pull it out, you're going to spend that money on something. And then when you pull it out in the future, taxes will be higher in the future. So in a way, though, they're going to get their money one way or the other. That evil they. Now your 401k does work a little bit different than regular tax stuff. Now, please understand, I'm not a financial advisor, and a financial advisor could give you much better advice than I can. As far as the legality and what fits for you. Now. Oh, shit, where was I? What you want to do, just save your money. You're going to pay taxes one way or the other. And just save your money and don't spend it. The whole not tax thing, I don't know. Now, if you think that it would be a very good idea to set up just a regular run-of-the-mill savings account and have it be tax-free through federal legislation, contact your congressman and convince as many people as you can and petition it. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you with that. I'll be happy to sign it because I think it's a great idea. Because I don't think it's cool that the only way that a person on a fixed income could possibly make their way in life is by having some sort of a financial handler. That ain't cool at all. I don't dig that one bit. In closing, I want to clarify something, and this isn't to you anymore, Metal Memory. This is just kind of in general. A lot of the things I talk about on the channel and about economics and everything else don't necessarily have to do with how I personally feel about a situation. I like to deal with the reality of what we have to deal with and how you can make your way within that reality. Every once in a while, I do squeak out my opinions and my feelings on things, but my biggest thing is, you know, life is giving you lemons, and I'm going to show you how it is that I'm trying to make lemonade, and then putting up a little stand that'll have a SWAT team crash because we didn't pay our student loans. Anyway, so I hope that clarifies. Y'all take care and have a good weekend. If you're going to be off the computer, which is probably pretty good advice. If everybody just sort of unplugged for a couple of days, get out there, get some fresh air, enjoy your last little bit of summer. All right. Guess what? It's football season.